Game plan live, and they done drafted all our guys. They done took everybody we fucking picked, dude.
Yeah, though. Hey, we had to switch a couple of these things up, ladies and gentlemen. I know we probably gave y'all a preview of our fourth round, but I think we have to switch a couple of them up, though. Um,
Yeah.
Good draft so far. But the big elephant in the room, though, the big elephant in the room. And hey, first of all, thanks for joining YB Game Plan. Brought to you from the Northside of Pitsburgh. Make sure y'all go over there, like, subscribe, and share. That's YB Game Plan over on YouTube. We up to 358 subscribers. Let's go.
Let's get four here. Get 400.
Yeah, let's get 400 real quick. Today, though.
Today.
2025 Green Bay. I think it's going to come down to the year Shedeur Sanders slid. I think it'll, be one of the most epic draft stories. I think there's more to come on it. But I'll give you my opinion, but I want to hear from the source. Doe Bus is the source, y'all. Doe, what's going
on? The word pedigree gets passed around too much. It means nothing. That's what's going on. He's an average arm quarterback, and that's how he's getting treated. Now, Chitty went draw where he is now. Tyler Shaw and Gabriel Dillon. Ain't that his last name?
Yeah.
They shouldn't have went. They shouldn't have went. Dylan Gabriel. They shouldn't have went in front of him. Jalen Milroe. He's an athlete. I said he's a damn running back, but that dude should have went to him. I mean, the dude can play football. It's like Shedeur is just this bomb,
right?
But I'm just saying that pedigree shit don't mean that. No and to me, I'm no type of source. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but to me,
well, though you listen to every sports. I mean, you listen to the radio, the TV. I don't listen to too much of the radio or anything like that. That's all.
To me, Prime didn't do him no favors by retiring his jersey. I mean, I might not seem simple, might not seem a lot to a lot of people, but that's like, what are you doing? And it makes somebody be reserved on grabbing you because you already think you privileged coming in here. I mean, that's what I would think. Like, you done nothing to get your jersey retired, and then you're on there talking like you be a fool not to take me and all the savage shit. Like, the dude had done nothing in college. He was not that. He was okay. Like, he threw for a nice amount of yards. He didn't miss too many games. He's durable.
Right.
But dog, you wasn't coming in with just Josh Allen type arm.
But though, I mean, I understand all that because when we had our draft special the other day, I think I did go over and I was comparing. I said it wasn't too much fall off to me from Shedeur to Cal McCord. I was getting ripped online. You know what I mean, for saying such. Do you think that some of the flamboyance, some of the, and I don't care, but do you think some of them owners look at the jewelry, the big trunk jewelry, and all the diamonds?
Niggas had ice on yesterday. You didn't notice? Everybody was icy.
But Shedeur has a camera that follows them everywhere.
Yeah, that's shit too. All that shit.
A whole bunch of ice. Big cars.
They all got big cars. They all got ice. Maybe the camera shit. And that's what I mean. The bravado to a point. A point. Right. But if you're exceptionally talented, they're going around that, dog. They're going around that. That's not holding nobody. He's not that type of guy. He pushed to where he ain't.
I think it's more to this story, though. I just think it's more to this story.
I mean, it can be, but I don't get caught up in somebody's celebrity. People get caught up in people's celebrity. People caught up in Dion's celebrity like it's him. He's not his damn dad.
But it's almost like it's almost like collusion's going on. It feels like a Kaepernick situation, is what I'm saying. Where all 32 of them, there's only 32 guys. If you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, all they got to do is get 32 people together to make all these decisions. I mean, we have 32 teams, 32 owners. They can get on hopefully they don't let Peter Hegseth, who's the defense secretary, get a hold of the text messages. But anyway, back to our scheduled sports. Do you think the owners all are colluding to keep him out of the draft, or at least that top the first round?
No. All 32 teams don't need a quarterback. With that whole profile and all that shit coming in, all that shit is coming with it.
So
you don't think all the Bucky, all that shit is coming with it.
You don't think there's no collusion going on?
No.
Okay.
Because everybody don't need no quarterback. If everybody needed a quarterback, then okay. Everybody don't need no quarterback. A lot of teams came in that he wasn't nowhere near because they don't need him.
Hey, Viper says they say his interviews were not very good, arrogant, and entitled attitude. I mean, he grew up rich. I mean, let's be real. He grew up rich. I mean, that's nothing new to him. That's just how he lives, to be honest with you. That's how I take it. And
that's stupid. That's stupid. To me, that's stupid. I don't think that's just the point. Arrogant. You get around that. He wasn't disrespecting anybody.
Hey, your man Rico says, Del Rico Davis, what's up? They said yesterday.
See him as a backup.
Yeah, they see him as a backup.
They just might. They just might. Right now, he can become a starter. I mean, the dude can play football. If he's there at 123, that's Ron. You know what's happening, fellas? Y'all think Aaron Rodgers' signing was dependent on the Steelers drafting another quarterback? Not really. Not really. I mean, Aaron Rodgers, it's not Aaron about to be here for 5 years. Aaron got 2 years left maximum, if he even do play 2 years.
Right, but I think
he contemplating retirement right now.
What R. Goody, I think, is getting at, though, do you think we almost have a silent deal with Aaron, that we almost are sure he's coming?
Yeah, I said no. I don't think so, because I mean, you're not playing for 5 years. I know exactly what he's saying. Just playing for one, we call him to him for 1 or 2 years. You shouldn't be doing that. Aaron ain't about to come in here and win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but is that why we haven't drafted a quarterback? Is because we already got that?
That's what you think? That's what you think?
I mean, that's what I think everybody's getting at, though.
Do you think that? I'm answering with Ron. No, I don't think that.
Okay.
I don't think that's based on their shit. They'll still draft a quarterback. I think in these next 3 picks, they're drafting a quarterback.
Well, when we go over this draft, the 4th through 7th, I got us taking one of those. Tracy, what's up? How you doing, cousin? Let's get to some of these other things real quick. I think not letting senior day and sitting out the workouts hurt him. That's for sure. I mean, some of these quarterbacks, and like Doe said, they'll overlook some of the arrogance and all the trunk jewelry if the talent matches.
He had a pro day.
He did have a pro day. So I can't say that. And it was probably one of the most attended pro days or Goody, but not working out in the combine, I think that is hurting some of these guys. Like I said, because if you're not elite talent, like elite jumping off the screen talent, you do have to work out in these combines. And that goes back to even a boy here from Pittsburgh, Major Harris. You know, Major. Hey, what's up, Major? I golf with Major today. So Major didn't go and work out. I think he ran the 40 in boots, they said. You know what I mean?
Stupid.
Hey, Doe. Now, just looking back over this first and second round, we took Derek Harmon, the DT out of Oregon, and then that 3rd round, Caleb Johnson. Just give me some of your thoughts recapping those two.
You basically picked Harmon. I didn't even know that he went to Michigan State for those first couple years until I remember seeing him, but he wasn't jumping off the screen. That's why I said in the first show he's a one-hit wonder with the year. He just had that elite year last year. Now, I got a hell of a backstory with his mama passing away right after he got to tell her, and that she had a stroke his freshman year. And I mean, so he's coming to work. He's coming to make the team. He's coming to work. So, I like.
And ladies and gentlemen, if y'all don't know the backstory, what Doe said, his mom was sick and everything, and she did pass. I want to say the morning after the draft, though. She's no longer with us. So, I mean, that's just one of them stories that he's going to get so much love in this city, I think, though. You know what I mean? And not that the story, it's a real story, but people I think are really going to galvanize around him, with his mom being gone. And he's going to come in with that chip on his shoulder, like he got to prove something as the number one pick. And this is Cam's heir apparent to me, though. To me, this is Cam's heir apparent.
It is Cam's heir apparent. That was the whole point of drafting him. More of a replacement for Cam.
Right. Hold on. I'm trying to share this real quick, though, just to get in the.
Yeah, he could play, though. Like, I think he's going to be solid. I really like the pick at 21. Yeah. It was a must-need, especially since Kenneth Grant went with the Dolphins, because that's who they was going to pick, in my opinion. They was going to pick Kenneth Grant if he was there at 21.
6'5", 313, out of Michigan, though.
No, out of Michigan State / Oregon.
No, Detroit, Michigan. He's from Detroit, though.
Okay.
His hometown, out of Detroit, Michigan.
Okay. All right.
Played 3 years at Michigan State, though. Like you said earlier, mom had that stroke, and he's been playing for her ever since. It was a hard thing for him. If you watch some of his interview, that had to be hard, knowing your mom's sick and going 2,000 miles away. And he put in work. And I'm just playing a little bit of his video. I'm just messing around, trying to mess with this editing, though. But he gets upfield in a hurry, though.
Yeah, he got real quick feet. Seems real quick feet. I mean, you see, I watched him when he played us against us.
Yeah.
So, and he's lean. He's lean. Like he ain't got a drop of fat on him for real. So,
right. And though against O State, I mean, a lot of his highlights was against O State. He was killing them guards. I mean, absolutely destroying them, though. He was in the backfield all game.
Yeah. So I'm real excited about the pick. I think it's a real good pick.
That second pick we had, though, we had Caleb Johnson, running back from Iowa. What you feel about that one?
Caleb Johnson's official. I mean, I don't. Only thing, does he really have the real home run ability? He can get off.
Right.
He has a smooth type of running style. I think a better running style than Najee, but 4.57 at the combine,
Hey, like 1,500 yards, 21 touchdowns is nothing to shake a stick at in the Big Ten. 6'1", 224, though.
And it looked like he has really, really good vision. That's something Najee didn't really have to really own that.
There
really
you go.
Great vision. When you can see the hole and get there.
Yes.
And it's a smooth running style. So I think he kind of fits perfect what the Steelers want to do. And they still got an AFC North type running back with the size and probably the durability more than the home run ability. If you can take it 60 yards, that's home run enough. So I think he can do that.
Though I didn't think he was going to be there for us, to be honest with you, in the third round. So that's why I never even gave us a shot. Because once I knew the O State running backs was going to go, and I knew they were going to go, end of the first, early second round. But I didn't think Caleb Johnson was going to last, to be honest with you, though. He was the 5th ranked running back coming into the draft. Not that rankings mean anything, but I mean, come on.
Well, I think he was the 4th. He was like the 4th running back to come off the board, the 3rd or 4th. Just Henderson and Judkins went before him. And I think one more. But just the two. That's it. It was the 4th because Genty came off 5th pick, and then 2 Iowa State boys. Then him. Then we picked him. Yeah. I don't remember any other running backs before that, unless there's somebody I'm missing right now. But I think both was really good picks for what the Steelers want to do, and where we're at. And like we desperately needed a running back because Warren can't hold the load the whole game. Like I don't see that happening at his size. Yeah, William H. Robinson got a couple.
Hold on. I'm trying to go back up. Though.
Yeah.
All right. What's up, Lynette? How you doing, baby? Tell Mom Dukes I said what's up. Go ahead, read that one, though. William H., what's up, dog?
I think that they have a deal and principle with Aaron Rodgers. Omar also did say we are taking I guess he's trying to say a 4th round quarterback a fourth quarterback into the camp. Okay, that's a fourth quarterback in the camp. Then likely Sanders in the fourth round is likely. Yeah, if he's there at 123, I mean, you might as well take a chance on him.
Yeah. Hey, I must outspoil it. I got us taking him at 123. When we get to our 4th through 7th round, though, I do have us taking Shador in the 4th round. Again, we'll talk about that in a minute. Let's see what Viper said. Yeah, God bless him and his family. Yeah, Pittsburgh's really going to galvanize behind Harmon, I think. Viper, she held on long enough to hear he made it. Yeah, I mean, the story is crazy. Marty Langford, he gives me Tuitt vibes. I hope that's a good thing you're saying.
We're going blurry.
Marty? Yeah, he's Tuitt with better footwork. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what people keep. Look,
God, though.
William May said that too. Yeah, that's William May. And it says Harmon gives off Tuitt vibes. That's what Big Dad said. Yeah, I guess that's that's what people looking at it like that. He's give Tuitt type vibes, and we haven't had that second guy that's been incredible. Keanu Ben didn't get him, but they got Keanu playing those cards, so I'll leave it.
Right.
Make any sense? Keanu should be a DN, just like Cam is. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, both picks is fire. I agree, Marty. Yeah, like that running back. I loved Caleb Johnson before the draft. Like I said, me and Doe did talk about him, but again, I didn't think he was going to be available coming to us. This draft was weird up top, even starting with Cleveland, trading back and letting Jacksonville get Travis Hunter. I mean, it just started out weird. And then they didn't take a quarterback. So, again, never know. And me and Doe told y'all that. You never know what's going to happen in these drafts. You know what I mean?
And no, listen, and I know what I'm saying. I'm not shitting on Shador at all.
Me either.
I'm not shitting on him. You're protecting him like everybody else is, and protecting the pedigree and protecting who he thinks his father is. And his career got nothing to do with his father. His father kind of did him a little bit of injustice, pushing him to make him think he's more than what he is. That's why the shit is happening, in my opinion. I mean, that can happen. You can be thought you more than what you is, and they make you humble yourself. And that's what's happening right now. He's being made humble. He's not a 4th round quarterback. He's at least a 2nd round quarterback.
Okay, though. Well, I'm going to go straight into it because, I mean, we already talked about him enough. But I do think in the 4th round, the Pittsburgh Steelers have picked 120. I think it's 123. I got that wrong, though.
It is 123.
Right? It is 123.
Yeah.
At 123, I think they will take Shador Sanders. At this point, though, it's like a no risk at this point in the 4th round to take a guy like that. I mean, he's going to have a contract, maybe total $3.5-4 million over 4 years, as a rookie. The good thing about it also is 4th round picks. They're not going to play that game with if he does start and holding on to him with franchise tags and all that. They're not going to do that with a 4th round pick. He can see his money earlier, I think, as a 4th round pick. If he does outperform his contract or become a solid starter in this league. But again, Pittsburgh Steelers, Mike Tomlin, he said he would love to play for him. I think him and Mike can, have a good relationship, you know what I mean? Because he's pretty much like Dion, as a father figure to some of these young kids. So what do you think about that, though? Us taking him at 123.
That'll be solid. That'll be cool. And then he put his head down and it could be just all football. And it has to I think he has to disfire. He has to divide himself away from his father. Your career has nothing to do with your father's.
You think
nothing. It has nothing to do with it. Your dad was a corner / receiver / returner. You are a quarterback. Kill that shit. This is what you got to do. Him on his own by himself, not coached by his dad. So, Dad, love you. You brought me this far. I got it from here, Pippin. Ain't easy. You ain't got to say shit no more. You just shut your ass up and let me do my thing. Because he can become phenomenal. It can happen. He's just going to have to crawl up. That's all.
Well, again, I think the kid should have been at least the third or fourth quarterback taken in this draft, though. And again, that's, as you said, that's not shitting on him.
It's over now.
How I evaluated him. At this point, he would be the 7th quarterback taken, though. And I just think the Pittsburgh Steelers will draft him in that 4th round. Now, Doe, your 4th round pick, and I like him too, man. Your 4th round pick, you like the boy out of Colorado State,
Tory Horton. I mean, they're explosive, quick, good size on him. He got hurt last year. I think all he really needs the chance for real. I really would like to flip my 4th and 5th, but I put it in there already.
Right.
Because I don't think Quincy Riley is going to be there.
Here he come right here. Yeah.
But
Tory Horton, 6'3", 196 out of Colorado State, though. And 2 years.
And then when he get the ball in his hand, he makes something happen. That's a lot of things is that, receiver. You want to see if they can get the yak yards out to get. That's what he can do. He can get the yak.
Now, Doe, in 2 years, he caught 167 passes, 2,267 yards, and 16 touchdowns.
2,000.
Yeah.
And 267 yards. Okay, yeah, yes, you said 2,200.
Yeah. 2267. Big kid, rangy.
4.41.
Yeah, 4.41. That's what I was going to say. I mean, you just can't teach speed, though. And as you see on here, I mean, he's not a little guy. You know what I mean? He's not one of them like tall, skinny. His lower body looks thicker.
Yeah. He looked like he'd be ready to go immediately. As long as he's healthy.
Punt returner. And he's fluid in the hips. If he's 6'3" returning punts, though, you got to have some wiggle. You got to have some wiggle.
And I'm just saying why not? Because we're not really set at receiver. Okay. We don't know what we got in Roman Wilson. Terrell Austin, not Terrell. What's the Austin? Calvin Austin. Calvin Austin is going to be what he's going to be. I don't see like he's about to take this next level step up. It's not going to happen. So you're just really not. You got 4 receivers right now, I think, on the roster. With those 4, maybe a couple others that we might not know. But we do know those 4: Roman, Calvin, GP, and DK.
Yeah.
So why not?
Yeah, and we re-signed Spring Garden too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the gut man. How's your name? Oh man, Spring Garden. You called him Spring Garden. Ah man, that's funny as hell. Oh yeah, that's right. I called him that. Oh yeah.
You talking about me? You called him that. And who I think the Steelers will take, though, is a kid, Joshua Farmer. He's out of Florida State, defensive tackle. I think he would just be a value pick at this point, and why not double up on the defensive line? He's a kid out of Florida State, 6'3", 305. I know he recorded 14 tackles for losses and 8 sacks over the last 2 seasons. He's real big up top. He looks a little skinny down bottom. That's the only thing, though. But
you got to put his film. You got this film up. You can put up because I don't know who you're talking about. I got
no clue who this kid is.
Okay.
And I'm trying to pull him up.
Who he is?
Okay. Share. I'm gonna try something that give me a second. But I watched a little bit of his film on YouTube, though, and I think for this round, 4th round, and D tackles have been gone.
Okay, I've seen him play before. Number 5.
Yeah.
I remember that number 5.
Number 5.
Mm.
4th round guy. I mean, why not? And again, I know we just did get Harmon. People looking at me probably like, why would you do that? But you can never have enough D linemen in this league.
So this is your Who you think the Steelers will pick? Okay.
This is who I think the Steelers will pick.
Okay.
You know?
Maybe, but yeah, that boy can move.
Yes, he can move. Good feet, though. And hey, that's what
Yeah,
I
real
always
good
remember you
balance.
saying. I always remember you saying, as a D lineman, the feet. And it just looks like he has real good feet. And sometimes I also think these linemen that wear these single digits, they think they're running backs for real or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? They think they're skilled players or something. You know what I mean? Wearing single digits. I just think it makes them look bigger, to me. I don't know why D linemen wear single digits. But anyway, I think that's who the Steelers would take, though. Our fifth round picks, though. Now, y'all remember, because don't say Doe picked 2 quarterbacks and all this. That's my pick. That's Doe's pick. And that's who we think the Steelers will pick.
Yeah.
Fifth round. Fifth round, Doe. Go start with yours, Doe.
I had Quincy Riley, 1.54 in the 10-yard splits, 4.48, 4.48 on a 40-yard dash. Kind of a total package DB can hit. Only 5'11. Think about 194, 5'11. Can hit, quick, agile, got some hands. It'd be a nice corner. I don't know about starting, but he could be a slot guy, even though we got Bishop. But maybe Bishop could be pushed, or maybe Bishop could be pushed out. You just never know. But
push Beanie out, you're saying?
I don't know. I don't know if they're going to try to start Trice on the other side of Joey this year. We do need a solid number 2 corner that plays really, really well. Knowing that you got to play Chase, you got to play Higgins and Chase 2 times a year, So slash for Baltimore's receivers. So,
and we just need help. I mean, we did sign Darius Slade, though, but that's only I'm going to say a 2-year maximum. I would say we can still get the production that we're used to seeing out of Darius Slade.
Darius Slade is starting.
Yeah, Darius Slade definitely going to start. But, this is the boy Quincy Riley. Again, what is he, 5'11", though? Is that what that was?
Yeah, you see that home run speed when he got the ball to take it to the house when he get the ball. So, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's Doe's pick, Quincy Riley. So, you're going cornerback. Right? You going DB. I like that, though, because we definitely need a DB. I'm going to say I like the boy J.J. Pegues. Now, he's out of Mississippi State, or I'm sorry, Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, yeah.
Again, I'm going to say we're going to take J.J. Pegues. Big boy, though. Quick on his feet.
I think he's a true nose
tackle. He's a
true nose. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's a true nose, though. But now, in saying that, I know Mike Tomlin really don't like nose tackles, man. And I don't know why. Was it you or somebody said he said he doesn't even believe in a true nose tackle anymore or something?
You said it's a dying animal. I mean, I heard him say it.
Well, I mean, we run a 3-4, though.
I know what we run.
Well,
I know what we run.
The nose is the most important thing.
Listen, I think the dude wants to put his wrinkle on the defense after a while. I mean, he's been here 18 years, and he never ran his true defense. He was a coordinator with a 4-3 a couple two.
So defense. You're saying Tomlin really wants to run a 4-3?
Well, he used to want 4 linemen across. Other than that, and then your 2 linebackers outside. It's still going to be the same deal. It's still 3. In fact, it's still going to be 3 linemen, but outside wide. I don't know what he wants somebody covering the center or not. Because you see, we don't shoot linebackers in the middle a whole lot, anyways.
Right. So, right. JJ McGee, a little some 6'2", 309 out of Ole Miss, ladies and gents. I think he would be a true nose, which we need. Because we've been playing Keanu Benton at nose. And you see, he can play the 5 technique, though. He can come down, play the 1 to 3. You know what I mean? So they line him up everywhere. I like him. He squat to the ground. And again, we need a true nose. We haven't had a true nose since Big Snack.
Okay. No, yeah, no.
Is that how long?
Hargrave was nice, but he wasn't a true nose, but he was super nice. So
Yeah. Well, we missed out.
That's right. They did put this dude. That dude they put in the backfield.
Yeah, that's the one they put in the backfield down there.
Man, that's him. Okay. Oh man, boy, he's quick.
Yeah, he's quick,
man.
And I just like him again. We run a 3-4, though. I mean, unless we go to a 4-3, we need that true nose. Now, who I think the Steelers will take in this round, though, I think they'll take the boy Alec Amoyer. Is that Amoyer?
Minor, whatever they are. It's good enough. Wide receiver Stanfield.
Yes. It's not. Yeah, Eric Moore, wide receiver out of Stanford. Again, don't say I took two. This is who I think the Steelers will take in the 5th round as a receiver. Again, like as Doe alluded to earlier, I just think with George Pickens, I think George Pickens is out of here after this year. I don't think the maturity level will ever improve, during this season, though. And I mean, you brought a high-profile receiver in DK Metcalf. I just see that plan on him mentally already. He's unfollowing Twitters, and I know you say that don't mean nothing who's watching that, but that means something, though. You know what I mean? That means you're acting like a kid. Unless he's getting room, unless he's getting, wind that we're trying to trade him or something like that. But
what you mean getting winded? It is winded, Keith. What that is? That's why he unfollowed him. He cracked me up. Getting winded. Everything is on TV all goddamn day long. The radio's on all the time.
I don't hear it myself, though. You got to say allegedly.
Social media is everything. The social media is social media never stops. Never turns off. 24 hours, 365, never turns off. Unless it's glitching.
So again, that's who I think the Steelers will take in this 5th round coming up today, though.
Nice ass cat.
Yeah.
Tore his ACL. Yeah. Like sure right there, he did tear his ACL.
Yeah, but Eric Moore, Io Manor out of Stanford, 6'2", 205.
I guess that ain't bad for 5th round receiver.
No.
I don't know how quick he is, though. What's his 40? That's all that stuff. I mean, that was a really short clip they had of him. Milt Child's ass Deion Walker still available. Man, Tone. I don't even know who Deion Walker is. Randy Roach says Trice did okay. And Chase, his first start, went against Chase, the best receiver, and held his own. Yeah, he did all right. He did all right. Yeah, the last game of the season. Was that the last game of the season? Or 2 games? We lost 19 thing.
That 6th round, though, I think we're going to take the boy Jackson Slater. He's a guard out of Sacramento State.
I'm here.
Yeah. Huh? What'd you say, though?
No, I'm just talking what somebody was saying.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Jackson Slater, I think we'll take in that 6th round, though. 6'3", 311 out of Sac State. No film on him. I didn't see no film on him, but I mean, not on the site I'm on right now. Let me share it. He tore him up at the Senior Bowl. I seen some clips of him from the Senior Bowl, though, and he was killing them.
Yeah,
we need another guard, like you said. Troy Salmalu getting a little long in the tooth at this point. I think since we've got him from Philly, he hasn't lived up to expectations. He hasn't disappointed, but it looks like he's on the downside, is what I'm getting at. So I think we'll take him 6'3", 311 out of Sac State. He started 42 games at left guard. I mean, you can't discount the experience he had at Sacramento State. Now, competition-wise, that could be argued all day long. But when he's at Senior Bowl, he was handling, Power 5 guys.
I don't even got no film of that boy. Nothing. Small school stuff.
Yeah, small school.
Yeah, but
Doe,
okay.
Who you got us taking, man?
In Pittsburgh fashion, a quarterback in the 5th round.
Oh.
Cal McCord.
Oh.
Quarterback out of Syracuse. I think he went to O State. He went to O State, and that's how O State basically told him Will Hires going to start. So you might as well roll.
Yeah.
It could take Will Hire too, but I mean, I think Cal McCord. I heard little words about him, so yeah.
I like Cal McCord better also, though. Again, I was tore up the other night about saying Shador's pretty much in the same category as Cal McCord, but I like this pick though. That's a good pick. I'm not gonna lie. I had us getting Shador in the 4th round. You got him, us getting him in the 6th round. That's definitely a great value pick. I'm not gonna lie.
I think Shador could be a lot more clutch than Cal McCord ever could be. That's the difference. Like Shador can be a very much clutch player. Cal McCord can fold up.
But I'm saying value wise, that's a great pick.
Yeah. I mean, talent wise, I guess, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 6th round, Cal McCord. You can't argue that though. You know what I mean, for what you're getting. O State then would you say was it O State first and then
Yeah, it's on the show right here, O State and Syracuse. They just showed it. They showed us O State days. And it's in Syracuse. He never beat us, when he was O State. I'm just saying.
There you go, y'all. And I think the Steelers will take Jackson Slater. That's just something the Steelers are going to do. They're definitely going to take another offensive lineman. But
he got some more talent. He got some more talent. You talking about that with Shador? His arm talent is fine. Of course.
Right.
So.
And that last round, though, and this is the toss up here. I say we take the boy Desmond Watson. He's big boy out of Florida. Yeah, he's 6'5", 464 pounds. Again, I'm looking for that nose tackle, that true nose. He would have to play limited snaps, that's for sure, just on weight-wise. He doesn't rush the pass too well, but as a run stopper, hey, we need that in the AFC North here. Doe, what you know about Desmond?
I have no words for that, man. I told you that. 464. That's a damn engine and a muscle car. What are you talking about?
Doe, who you like in that 7th round?
I thought we
already
did.
You already did George Cal McCord. I've got the Steelers. Kobe Bryant, cornerback out of Kansas. Again, with me not having them taking a corner before this round, I think we definitely need another corner also to help Joey out. To play on the other side of him, we did lose our starting corner from last year to
it's Isaac Salomalo too. You were saying Troy. I'm like, Troy is Fontano.
You're right. He's coming back this year.
Yeah.
But we lost Jackson too. Where did Jackson go? Did he go to San Diego too? I mean, Chargers too. Jackson, other corner we lost. The corner we lost opposite Joey. Where'd he go?
Jackson went to I can't remember right this second.
Yeah, but we need another one again. Like I said, we signed Slade.
It's never enough cornerbacks. You see, Philly had 1 million cornerbacks. They just let go about 4 cornerbacks.
Yeah, I was tossing up a linebacker here in that last round though, for real though, just because we run that 3-4, and with injuries and things like that, we
probably free agent or linebacker. They got some young linebackers already on the roster, but I really don't see them drafting a linebacker this year. Maybe we always draft a linebacker.
That's what I'm saying.
Linebacker world, but I didn't have any linebackers in my draft, and everything. So, yeah.
All right, let me get to some of these comments, man. I ain't been on them. We're gonna get to some of these comments, and we're gonna let y'all get to this draft. It'll be on in what time?
20 minutes. 20 minutes.
20 more minutes.
18 exactly.
William H. Dak Prescott and Kirk Cousins were both 4th-round picks. Yeah, they were. There was a lot of. Hey, Tom Brady was a 6th-round pick. So you can never. It's a guessing game, man. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I remember when Detroit was drafting receivers every year. You know what I mean? Every year it seemed like the Detroit Lions was drafting the top guy ever. Oh, this is the one. This is the one. Calvin Johnson was the only one out of all them years. You know what I mean? Let's be real. You know what I mean, though? So it's a guessing game, y'all. But
yeah, Big Dad taking him in the 4th. It's low risk, high reward. That's what I said when trying to shit on him.
Hold on, though. I'm gonna just go down them. Good. You read them though, but I'm gonna just go down them.
Yeah.
Who's this? Fly High.
Did y'all like Jalen Monroe to us? I didn't.
Doe thinks he's a running back. What's up, Anastasia? King Jane.
What's the difference than the Mannings? I'll tell you one thing. You about to have me call you a kid nickname that you don't like. I'll tell you the difference. Them dudes had real arm talent. Both of them. Especially Eli.
Well, the thing is, I mean, what I'm going to say there
Not saying Shador don't have any arm talent, because Shador can't throw the ball.
Right.
But
their daddy played quarterback, and both of them played quarterback. So there is a difference right there. They all played the same position.
Peyton was just better.
Right.
It's just better. Just better.
Fly High.
Just better.
I definitely thought
ain't all about race all the time.
Hold on, though.
Sometimes it's about race. A lot of times it could be. This might have something to do with some race too, but it doesn't matter. It's just better. Man, Peyton was better. Not saying Eli was economical better, but Eli got arm. Eli had the best arm out of both the brothers.
Peyton was one of the best ever. Let's quit playing. Like,
yeah. But Eli had a rocket. You seen that pass he threw to Manningham in that goddamn Super Bowl on the sideline. You see what he did in that cold ass game against Green Bay. You see what he did in the 49ers in that NFC Championship game. Yeah, I'm on. Shit.
Read that one, though. Fly High.
I definitely thought the Browns was going to be thirsty and go get him out, man. The draft is all about Shador, man. The dude is one guy, man. He's one guy, everybody. Moving on. I thought they was too, but they wouldn't get a linebacker.
Big Daddy. Can Wilson play the slot, though?
Yeah, I think he can. That's what he's here to really play. He's fast as lightning. You got to give him the opportunities. That'll sit Calvin Austin down. But he'll get them opportunities this year. They'll pay him on the outside, inside. He'll be all over the place. He's going to have the opportunity. I think he played 10 plays last year. I don't even know how many plays he played.
Spring Garden. Yeah, that's what Doe calls him. Ben Squarn, is it Squarnick or something like that?
I don't know.
I'll be in Pittsburgh next week, and I'm trying to, come on, fuck with us.
Yes, sir.
We love this running to you, straight up, dog. We need to double up on D-line. Yeah, I had us doubling up on D-line. Remember, I had us getting J.J. Pegues. I had us getting J.J. Pegues, and I had us getting the big boy, Desmond Watson, out of Florida. Both of them more nose tackles, but Pegues could move out to the 5 technique, which is our defensive ends. Emil Childs. I'm here, fellas. Thanks for joining us, Emil. We ain't really looking for a corner. They love Trice. They do. I think Mike Tomlin loves Trice. Trice is a tall corner. I'm seeing confidence issues with him. Not to say, you get to this level in the NFL, everybody's an athlete. It's just that little, it's minute things. I see him tighten the hips. Again, I was a DB. I think Trice was a little tight in the hips. He's tall, and he's coming off an injury. I forget if it was what was that? Put that in the chat. It was ACL or something like that. But Trice, Tomlin loves him. I can tell you that. Tomlin does love Trice, but I can't depend on Trice. We can't depend on Trice. So we definitely need another corner.
Yep.
We need a wide receiver prospect more. Yeah, we went over that. And like I said, I like the boy Alec Manor out of Stanford. Doe likes who was that?
Torrey Horton.
Yeah, Torrey Horton, who he lit Colorado up. So you know what I mean? If you want to say who did he play against, he played against Travis Hunter and he was tearing them up. So, you know. Yeah. Read this one, though.
I kind of read this already of Randy Roach. I said he did okay. He said Trice did okay against Chase at first start, and I was at the end. I said the last game at the end of the season, which I said he did okay or whatever. Man, yeah, Trice is going to get a lot of burn this year. Just going to be Slay out there. Trice is going to be in and out. Tries to get a lot of burn, but I mean, Trice got a lot of work to do basically.
Is Deion Walker still available?
I said I was saying I don't know who he was, who he is. No clue.
Hold on, let me see. Deion Walker.
At least the name doesn't ring a bell.
No, it doesn't ring a bell. But is he a D lineman?
He's at that probably receiver because he was talking about receiver. I was thinking.
Yeah, he's still available. No, he's a D tackle.
Oh, okay.
D tackle out of Kentucky. Yeah, Deion Walker is still available. Gigantic defensive lineman. He's 6'7", 331. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna put him up though. Real quick. Let's put Deion Walker up.
Yeah, Jackson's in LA with Najee. Randy Roach.
Okay.
He is too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
thought.
thought.
He's on the Chargers, yeah.
I thought he was. But yeah.
6'7", 330. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Organic defensive lineman lining up. How does he move?
Yeah, that's what we're about to see a little bit of film.
Does he play high? 6'7" is long.
Yeah.
330. Yeah. He obviously ain't been like destroying nobody because we hear about him. I've known about him. Probably pretty good though.
Yeah, he's a little high. Yeah,
high. Yeah. That first eye guy's high. Got there though.
Yeah, he's high.
Yeah, he always come off high too.
Well, 6'7". I mean, he's already tall. So I mean,
yeah. Calais Campbell is tall. He just don't play high.
Okay.
Probably take some refinement or whatever, but maybe.
Yeah, okay.
I like that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Good. That's good stuff from Mel. Okay.
Okay, Tom.
We ain't getting rid of Pickens or no mid-round prospect. We need depth there, though. Again, allegedly, Doe saying he's hearing about some trade rumors. I don't know. I can't say he's hearing about trade rumors, but I mean, it's too late now, is what I'm saying. We should have did that for maybe a second.
They have been taking. It's out there. They've been taking calls on George. And you got to allege nothing. They've been taking calls on George. Who we protecting here?
Right. Think we'll go guard
Isaac in the last year's contract.
We already talked about that.
It might go guard right now. They might go guard right now.
Right.
This is another. We have no clue. This is another done because we got no clue. This is all speculation.
It's all speculation. Read that one, though.
This is from DBJ. Honestly, perfect draft for Pittsburgh so far. With or without Shador, the organization will figure it out by training camp. Hopefully, we want to focus on football by then. We're focusing on football now here. But I hear you, though. Shador himself should just be focused on football. I don't like all the things that's happening. I think somebody prank called him yesterday.
They did.
Seriously lame. I know. That's just seriously lame. Like, what's all this lame shit happening towards him? I don't get it.
No, they
Like,
did.
goddamn. And then to me, and then just some shit is just like, you gotta put your head down. Like after the first round, he went on Instagram with a speech that he made to the people from the party, and they rocking around with the legendary shit. Like, some shit is just too much. It's too much. You ain't done nothing. Sit your ass down. What is this speech for? And like I said, he's doing no favors. Return his jersey. It's just goofy.
Well, I mean, again, I could go on and on about what's happening and all that stuff.
We keeping it football.
Yeah, I'm keeping it football. That's all.
You know,
y'all
ain't keeping it football. It's because you're messing with his daddy. Listen, Dion put himself in a situation
to
too.
me. To me, and that's what this is all about. To me, though, is it's all about his daddy. I mean, I can't say anything else. It's all about the dude's dad.
You want to separate yourself from it then. This is his career. It ain't his dad's career.
I think there should be an investigation into this. I mean, y'all think I'm playing, but I'm being real. There should be an investigation into this.
Who you going to investigate? Roger Goodell? He worked for them. Who you investigate? Roger Goodell works for them. So who you investigating?
This is the here we go right here.
Hold on.
I seen it. I know what it is.
Okay.
How are you, man?
Good, been waiting on you.
Ready to go. Yeah.
No, for sure. Why don't you get up and stand right here? Yeah.
Ready to go.
What does that mean?
Corny.
Hey, I don't know. How you gonna ask us what it means and you was on the phone? You heard that? So you're gonna have to wait a little longer. Sorry about that. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, it's corny as hell.
It's 50-50. But nobody got this number though.
Oh yeah, man, we got a couple people, man. A couple people to talk to before this draft about to come on. We got a couple more comments here.
Nobody. It's a proper number. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just personal now, and this to me, it's just get back at Dion almost. I mean, it's almost personal at this point. It's good business to listen to calls. What's up, Steelers Nation, and everyone? Salam. What's up, brother man?
What good business? It's a prank call. I ain't good business to listen to a prank call.
Yeah, I mean that was so lame. I'm not gonna lie, that was so lame. I mean, again, we in weird times now, y'all. You know, in the country, in sports, it's just weird, man. You know what I mean? Let's get back to some normalcy. You know what I mean? The kid is definitely one of the better quarterbacks in this year's class. I mean, I'm not saying the class itself was good, though. You know what I'm saying? As a whole, I thought the class was a Kenny Pickett class, to be honest with you. But he definitely should be going before Dylan Gabriel and Jalen Milroe. Like, come on.
Shaw too.
I don't know, because I had Shock on my third round.
I don't give a shit what you had him on.
I thought he was a good quarterback for us. I thought he was a good fit for us. That's all, though.
Okay, yeah, 26 years old.
But we gonna get up out of here and let y'all go watch the 4th through the 7th rounds, y'all. Me and Doe gave y'all who we thought was going to be there and who's going to get picked. But again, nobody knows anything. Even them people over there on South Water, over on the South Side, they don't know what's going on until the picks in front of them go and trades go down. Again, 4th round for me and Doe. I got Shador. Doe has Torrey Horton.
What pick is it on right now
Doe.
in the draft? I think we got 20 to something to wait. Or how many we got to wait? I don't know exactly which pick it is.
At 103, is the first.
Oh, it's 103.
Pick
Oh, yes, we got 20 picks.
Right.
Right.
Okay. That 5th round, I had JJ Pegues. Doe had Quincy Riley.
Yeah.
That 6th round, I had Jackson Slater. Doe had Cal McCord. That 7th round, I had Desmond Watson, which I know is not going to happen, but anyway. And Doe had Cal McCord. No, why I have Cal? You didn't have Cal McCord twice, Doe. Who'd you send me? That's
How
wrong,
many
y'all.
plays do you want Devin Watson to even play? 3?
Two.
You might as well have a sandbag out there. You put 2 sandbags against the center.
Anything short yardage, and 3rd and short and 4th and shorts.
Okay. All right.
You know what I mean, though?
No, I don't. The nigga needs to lose 60 pounds. We better do this 405 at least. God, it ain't like he's 6'9" and 464 at all. These boys is huge as hell. We just saw a dude 6'7", 331.
Though, who was your 7th round pick? I got it wrong on the screen, so you can tell the people.
Kyle McCord.
No, because that was your 6th round pick, though. Will Howard. You had Will Howard. Though.
I had two quarterbacks.
Yeah.
2 different times. Okay, I guess I forget. Well,
yeah. I gotta put that up to be on wax. He had Will Howard. Hey, if Will Howard is there in the 7th round,
yeah,
and we don't have one by then, that's definitely
I forgot I even picked Kyle McCord. That's when I put I forgot I picked Will Howard. I would have changed it to somebody else. Maybe a linebacker or something. In the 7th round. I think a linebacker goes late.
I do too. That's why I had I said at the end of that, after I predicted the Steelers would take another D tackle, that last round they probably will take a linebacker. We run a 3-4, and if anybody goes down, it's always good to have that backup. And they normally do go down. I mean, TJ goes down sometime. Who's the other side? You know what I'm talking about. Other side, though. 56.
Alex Highsmith?
Yeah, Alex Highsmith. He goes down. So, I mean, we do have the little.
Well, right now it's Nate Herbig just swinging. And they signed Jamar Moon back. They signed Moon back. So,
yeah, so there you go, y'all. We got it right now. That 6th round Doe Bus had Kyle McCord. In the 7th round, he had Will Howard. Okay. So that's our predictions. Again, we got any more comments though? Or we cleared up?
Nah, we got a couple that just all you said Calvin's gonna. He was just rebutting when I said Roman Wilson. I said Calvin, what he's gonna be, and he said Calvin is starting.
Yeah, Calvin starting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to get these comments this year to roll on their own, because I got to go from 2 different screens. We should be able to just see them rolling across. You know what I mean, though?
Yeah. Well, I got my Facebook up. So.
But anyway, that's what we think. What y'all think? Put them in the comments. You can always go back, look at this, like, subscribe, share. Let us get the 400 subscribers over here on YouTube. But again, we always going to keep it real with you. Big Twizzy will be with us on the next show after the draft. So we will do another show, though. I'm going to say Monday. We'll get online Monday evening and we'll assess this total draft. And we should start seeing some of the guys coming in, because free agents are going to start coming in right away, really. You know what I mean? We'll start seeing some of the guys in their locker room over there on the south side that they're looking about signing free agent wise. I like Pooh's son to go today. Late.
Yeah.
6th, 7th round, but I like Pooh's son to go today. And
yeah.
There was another kid, though. Where are you from? There's another kid from Pittsburgh anyway. But he should be going. I forget the name now. I'm drawing a blank because we gotta get up out of here. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, go enjoy the draft. Next year, we on the clock after the day, Pittsburgh. We on the clock. So draft here, 2026. Might make a splash then if we don't make a splash this year, y'all. But for KY,
Doe Bus.
we out. Peace.